So the car has rod knock. The Legacy is absolutely done now. I was just driving back home and it was just like pop, 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 pop. Just got louder and louder, and I was like, you know, I don't want to call it tow truck, so I did my best to get it home, and like my home is like right over here, so I got lucky. I was able to get it over here, but yeah, that thing has rod knock. It's absolutely done. Yeah. Yup, you guys heard that correctly. That is my brand new daily, my 2009 Legacy that I got about a week ago knocking. As you can imagine, I am pretty frustrated, mostly at myself, and I guess I'll get into that later, but yeah, really frustrated. This video is basically just updating you guys, because I know last week when I released that video I was promising Legacy content, and now there's no Legacy content coming, and I just feel really bad, and I just feel really dumb because I played a big part in that, and I'll get into that in a second. So this is me just basically ranting, so this is what this video basically is. So thank you for those that are gonna stick around and get through this whole thing. Really appreciate it. So where do I start? So for those that don't know, and the people that watched last week's video, I got a new daily, a 2009 Legacy about a week ago. And I had this plan for it. We were gonna build it and basically make it into a really awesome daily driver, and just fix up the body, clean it up, do the few maintenance items that I thought I was aware of, but I wasn't. And basically just make a kind of a build series. And then after the build series was done and we had a little bit of fun with it, sell it, flip it, and fund this project right here for the STI this summer. So that was my intentions behind the Legacy. And obviously, you guys seen that video, that is not happening anymore. It's knocking. I just feel really dumb about it because I did not buy the car with service records. And just before we get into the maintenance and explain what's happening, I just want to say one thing, quick disclaimer. Subarus are not unreliable cars. That's my opinion. Obviously you see the jokes all over the place. Ringland failure, all that, rod knock, all those, you know, jokes, you know, and personally I think it's a little exaggerated. I've owned a few STIs for a few years now, and I've had a good amount of experience, I'd say, like a pretty fair amount of experience with STIs now. And I've never had something seriously go wrong on them. Obviously just basic maintenance, and just, you know, I take great care of my cars. I love my Subarus, the Subarus I've had, and I take good care of them. So it's just keeping up on the maintenance. I've been lucky enough to not have anything crazy go wrong, just basic maintenance. I think if you just treat them well, they're gonna treat you well back. I guess there's a few things to look at here. They're more sensitive than other cars, say like a Ford F-150, for example. Like these Boxster engines, these Subarus, man, they're like very temperamental if you don't treat them right, you know? So they'll treat you how you treat them. Oil change every 3,000 miles, you know, you really have to pay attention to the oil. I mean, these things burn oil like burn hella oil. So there's a bunch of things you just have to look at and keep track of. And for example, say younger driver, someone that's their first car, Subaru is their first car. I just bought this Legacy off, like, I believe he was like 18 or something. So it's like, if you're not quite ready for that and you don't really have the maturity to take care of a car, let alone a Honda, you know, like if you're not able to take care of a Honda, you're definitely probably not going to be able to take care of a Subaru really well and keep up on the maintenance. And like I said, they treat you like you treat them, you know. It requires more attention, but when you give it that attention and you own it like a grown-up, you know, you have good driving habits, you warm them up, you're probably not going to run into problems. Obviously, you know, if you like put like 400 wheel horsepower on the stock block, you're gonna run into trouble. But anyways, I'm getting a little sidetracked. I just wanted to get that out there that I personally think Subarus are great cars. I think they're reliable. I think I just got unlucky with this one, and that's my fault. That's on me. You know, I'm taking blame. You know, I bought this Legacy off this kid, and I did not ask for service records. I did not ask a bunch of questions on the history of the car, so who knows if something went wrong. I didn't ask, though. That's on me for not asking. I should have asked. And I bought a lot of cars now. You know, I flip cars on the side too. So I'm pretty experienced, you know, with buying cars. You know, I bought this car myself. You know, I would like to think I know what I'm doing when I'm buying cars. This was just a spur of the moment, and I hinted at that in the last video, as this was just a spur of the moment thing. Like, I was just getting into this. I was like, yo, there's a great deal on this Legacy on a Facebook Marketplace. Let me just get in. We're gonna make a build out of it, blah, blah, blah. I was just really excited. I just wasn't thinking. I did not slow the fuck down and think. I was just going straight ahead. In my head, before I even bought the car, I already had the car. So I wasn't willing to walk away. You know, so when I got in the car, you know, the transmission was great. Obviously, there was nothing too obvious blaring. There was that ticking sound. I said that in the last video. There was a ticking sound from the right side of the engine. I thought that was a CV axle or something, or maybe the radiator fan was hitting something, clipping something. And it's funny because I know what a CV axle, a bad CV axle sounds like. So it wasn't that. I don't know why the hell I thought that. You know, I'm pretty optimistic going into buying a car, so I was like, oh, whatever it is, I'm gonna figure it out. So I didn't slow down. I didn't, you know, rev it up, you know, to see if it was getting louder, if it was, you know, the ticking was going at the same rate as the RPMs were. You know, there's a lot of things I could have done to avoid this that I didn't do, avoid purchasing the car. But I did purchase the car, and I just got punished for it and not doing my due diligence. Obviously, before you buy a car, you should know the service history. You should know all this stuff about a car before you buy it. Normally I do that. I fucked up this time and I didn't do that. So I got bit and I got what I deserved for it. My plans with the car now, I think I'm just gonna part it out at this point. Obviously I don't wanna put money into it to fix it and get it running, get it on the road again. And it moves and stuff, and like the interior is the interior is great, and the moonroof works great. Transmission's fantastic, you know. It's a good car, and it still like moves. Like, if someone has like a 2.5 boxer engine laying around, I don't know, maybe someone does, and just has the time for it, it would be a great flip for them if they have the resources and, you know, expertise for that. So I'm thinking about just parting the car out for like $1,000, because there's a lot of good things on the car still. What else? I was thinking about selling the tires. Obviously, I'm gonna sell the tires too, the summer tires that came with. But I got the car for $3,800, so it's not like the worst loss. This isn't like I just bought an STI and it just blew up on me, anything like that. So like $3,800, obviously that's not like a small chunk of change, you know. Like, I'm still pretty young, and I'm like in the middle of a mortgage right now, and, you know, I got a lot going on. And so it hurts, that's for sure. It hurts. I mean, I'm not gonna say it doesn't, but it could have been a lot worse. Like, say it was like $5,000 or something, that could have been like way worse, you know. So especially if I can resell or part it out, I should say, just part the thing out, get $1,000 back. Now it's a $2,800 loss. So I'm kind of thinking damage control right now. And for the content, we'll do something else fun. I always figure it out. I'm gonna figure something out for us to do and make some content until all the fun stuff in the summer. So we're gonna figure this out. You know, it's not like the end of the world or anything. It's just, this is what happened. You know, sometimes you get bit, sometimes you get punished for your own stupidity. You know, if you just miss the signs. You know, there's a lesson to be learned here too. You know, be prepared to walk away. You know, I know that for next time. No matter how excited I am, no matter how good of a deal I think I'm gonna get, slow down and quite literally look at the Carfax. Slow down, look at the Carfax, and, you know, be prepared to walk away, even if it's really tempting, even if it looks really good. Be prepared to walk away. You know, when you see that first red flag, and there's a few red flags, and maybe there's a third red flag, just walk away. Walk away. You're gonna save yourself time, money, and a lot, just hurt feelings, you know, in the long run. But yeah, that's basically what's going on with the Legacy, and there will be no Legacy content coming up. But like I said, we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna get through this. Again, not the biggest deal in the world. There's a bunch worse things that could have happened. So, yeah, it's all good. Yeah, we're gonna figure it out, but oh my god. Oh my god, man. I need to work on my outros, man. I just screwed that outro up. But anyways, let's end on a good note. So this summer, I'm really excited for this summer, and I have a lot of awesome things coming this summer. For those that don't know, and you guys are new to the channel, I absolutely love STIs. It's 1 out of 3 dream cars, so very blessed to own this thing this early in life. So yeah, I have a lot of awesome plans, and it's almost perfect. It just needs a few more things, mostly handling things, and we're gonna do that this summer. I think it's gonna be really awesome to watch and experience. I'm gonna absolutely love it, and I think it's gonna be really awesome to do. So yeah, really excited for that, and we're gonna figure this all out. So thank you guys for, I don't know what happened there. Thank you guys for your support, and thank you guys for watching till the end and listening to me rant. Thank you for listening. So I really appreciate that, and please subscribe. We're almost at 500 subscribers, and that's really awesome. So if you guys subscribe, you're gonna make my dream come true. So thank you. Really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So take it easy. Later.